my channel at Foodie Nigerian Recipes. So today I'll be making us a moi moi using the real moi moi beans. Yes, other beans are okay for making moi moi, like the brown beans, the iron beans we all know. Any beans at all, like our normal beans, they are all okay for making moi moi. But there is this specific beans that is meant for moi moi and akara, that is bean cake. So that's the one I'll be using today for my moi moi. So join me, let's make this yummy moi moi. So my ingredients for making this moi moi include moi moi beans, fresh tomatoes, fresh pepper. You can use the long pepper, you can also use the other, in fact any variety of fresh pepper you can use it. Then I have my crayfish, I have my onions, I have my no, I have my salt, then I have my black pepper, that is our normal Cameroon pepper. So I still have it. I love using that one because I don't know if you are used to it, but if you are a lover of the maroon pepper, that is the black pepper, you can agree with me that there's this specific taste it gives to food. You can try it out and see for yourself. Trust me, the taste is very, very great. You'll love it. Then I still have my dry fish. That's I have my eggs, of course, but we all know that eggs are very, very costly now. So it will no longer be one plate, one full egg. And first of all, I would boil in my beans. Then I will boil and soak the beans in warm water. I'm using warm water because on a normal day we should soak our beans for at least an hour so that it will be easier to peel. So I will now go ahead and wash my fresh tomatoes, some of my fresh tomatoes, because I will be using some for, of course, garnishing. Me, I love garnishing, so I usually reserve some for garnishing. So when I must have done sort it out, I make sure that all the chaff are gone. After that, I'll proceed to blending my beans. Next will be to washing my fresh tomatoes, my fresh peppers, my onions, my crayfish. Then I'll blend all together. After blending the beans, I'll now go ahead to pour it in a bucket. But there's something I used to do. You see that dry fish? I don't just debone it and wash and use it like that. No, I will debone it, and those, you see those bones, the head, the skin, I will go ahead to boil it for a while. You see that water that it will bring out, oh my god, the stock is everything. It helps in the taste of moi moi. So, and there's also one thing, using warm water to turn moi moi is very, very good. It does not only help in making it to should I even say expand, it also gives it this texture. Please let's all note that I don't use coloring for my moi moi. I'm not a fan of all these condiments. You put this one, you put this one, you put this condiment. No, I love it natural and I'm keeping it like that. You don't even need all those things for your food to come out great. Okay? Just limit the use of all those things. There's one secret to making a tasty meal. The secret lies in your ability to put in enough salt, pepper and crayfish. These three things, but the most important are salt and crayfish, because not everyone loves pepper. For me, I'm a fan of pepper. I love it pepperish. So before dishing it, make sure that you add some groundnut oil to each place. Use your hand to rub the groundnut oil in those places. Why? Because if you did not do so, the moi moi will now stick to those places. But when you do this, it will always come out on its own. So back to our moi moi. So after blending, you pour it inside the bucket or whatever container you choose to. Then you add you add your salt, you add your black pepper if you are using wok, then you add your groundnut oil. After that, you bring in that stock, that fish stock, that and pour it into the moi moi. You now turn it very well. It depends on how you want it, but for me and my family, we prefer it to be not so watery, not so thick. So we prefer it to be in between. So it's not like how I would want it. Then I will not have to add in more water. Then of course I will seal very well. Then I'll test for salt. Please always test for salt. Make sure that the salt is very okay. Then you go ahead and dish it to all your plates. So after dishing the moi moi in their respective place, I'll now use the fresh tomatoes that I set aside, and of course some onions. I must have sliced them. Then I'll now use them to garnish the moi moi. I will just put it on the surface of each of the plates. Then I'll now, to each plate, I'll also go in with the dry fish and of course my eggs. But this particular day, I'll have to cut the eggs into two, so that it will go around. Then after doing all these things, I will now cover. Then in a big pot of course, I will now go in with some water. In fact, the quantity should depend on the particular place that will be on the bottom. If I'm going to use smaller place for the flooring, then I'll have to add little quantity of water. But if I'm going to use, I usually prefer to have the bigger place at the bottom, but it all depends on the pot that I will be using. So if I will be going in with bigger place, that means I'll add more water to the pot. But if I'm going in with smaller place, that means I will be going in with little quantity of water first to avoid anything like water going inside the plate and of course spoiling our moi moi. So afterwards, I will cover the pot and cook for, at times I do cook up to 1 hour. Once the moi moi is done, I would have to bring them out and open them so that they will cool a bit. And if you bring them out and not open them, they will not solidify. They will just be like somehow watery. Or if you even cover them and not open them, it will make them to spoil quick, like to change taste. Unless of course you have to put them in the fridge or freezer, anyone. So I will have to bring them out and allow them to cool for a while. We have our delicious moi moi. So guys, if you enjoyed this recipe, please help me and share to your friends so that of course they will get to know about it as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. And please help me to like, share and comment. Thank you.